Come see how we took a day trip from Florida to New York for under $100 per person. We snagged Orlando to Newark Airport flights for $25 per person. Our flight left at 8:55 in the morning and we landed at 12:22 p.m. in Newark. We then took the air train, which is kind of like a monorail that takes you from the airport to the train station, which will take us into the city. The total cost was $17 for an adult and $3.80 for a child. The train runs about every 15 minutes or so I had time to grab a coffee for our 30-minute ride into the city. We then made it to Penn Station at 1:20 and into New York City. Even though this was actually my birthday, we ended up, our first stop was at Feo Schwartz for Jellycat for my daughter, of course. It's her first time, so she's super excited to see the Jellycat diner. And we were on the hunt for a pigeon. Clearly, she wasn't excited at all to see Jellycat diner. The search for the pigeon begins. They have a lot of cute things. We are looking everywhere. We're looking high, we're looking low. They have a lot of cute things, but so far we are not seeing it. But we're not giving up hope. We're gonna find it. She saved her straight A money and she is determined. So we're gonna find this pigeon. Unfortunately, didn't find it there, but we are going to search other places. But first, time for lunch. We always go to Mr. Pizza. It's located up on 51st and Broadway. Here you can get 2 slices of cheese pizza and a drink for $3.99. The slices are huge, so me and my daughter just split that. So literally lunch for the both of us was $4. We take it across the street to our favorite spot in Times Square. This is the M Social Hotel where you can access this. This is open to the public. We learned that last time when we were staying here. And this place is always empty in the afternoon every single time that we come here. So highly suggest coming in the afternoon instead of the evening. We love bringing our lunch here and having a nice little picnic with a view of Times Square. Like, look how big this pizza is. It's delicious. We don't like to get too full on meals so that we can save room for yummy snacks and treats elsewhere. After lunch, it was time to walk towards Central Park. And of course, what's a New York City trip without being in a movie? That was fun. Then we wanted to see the cherry blossoms. This is a huge reason why we came to New York City during this time. I am so lucky that my birthday is actually Earth Day, and during this time is when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom in New York. I was pretty concerned because it had rained for the past few days before this, so I didn't know if there was going to be any more cherry blossoms on the trees, but as you can see with them all over the ground is so gorgeous. So we got really, really lucky. Unfortunately for me, I think I might be allergic to these. I ended up getting a huge sinus headache that lasted the rest of the day, and no matter how many medications I took, it just didn't go away. So that was kind of a bummer. After we stayed in this area for a little while, took some pictures, we ended up getting some bikes to ride around Central Park. They are only $5 to unlock and then $5 for the first 30 minutes. So essentially $10 for 30 minutes of riding bikes around Central Park. A little tip, since these are only $5 to unlock and $5 for 30 minutes, instead of paying the 41 cents a minute after the 30 minutes, just lock up the bike if you're wanting to do this for more than 30 minutes, like say like an hour, 2 hours. Every 30 minutes, just lock it up and then unlock another bike so that every 30 minutes ends up being $10. Now with Lyft, they have your first unlock for free. So we ended up paying only $5 for 30 minutes. Also, I highly suggest getting the e-bikes versus the regular bikes. You don't realize how many hills there are in Central Park until you get a regular bike. So we ended up getting e-bikes instead. After we rode our bikes around for a little while, we decided that we wanted to just walk around and relax in Central Park. My head was killing me still at this point, so I wanted to be far away from all the noises, and we just absolutely love Central Park and exploring and just take it all in. The sights, the sounds, everywhere you see, it's just picturesque. And from here, we were just gonna walk on our way to the Belvedere Castle. They closed at 5 o'clock and this is around 4:30, so we ended up getting there about 4:45. They ended up closing the inside where you can't go to the very top layer, but you can still explore around. It is just so pretty in the spring, and you see all the flowers. It really felt like we were in Bridgerton. We had stopped at many other places and still couldn't find the pigeon Jellycat, so we ended up going back to Feo Schwartz and she ended up getting this cute little guy. From here, we decided that it was just time to get to the airport. We were flying out of LaGuardia, so we needed to get onto the subway, which is $3 a person. And we totally forgot that this is during rush hour. This is about 6 o'clock when we were leaving, and so this is the inside of the subway. She was not a fan. I still had my headache at this point, so I didn't really have an appetite all day, except when you get to LaGuardia, they do have junior, so I had to get a junior cheesecake for my birthday. My daughter doesn't really like cheesecake, and she's been snacking from her backpack for the whole day. And then now it is 8:45 and we are on our plane. We got tickets for $35 on the way back per person. She's actually wanting to be a pilot, so they let her up here, and that was awesome. Anyway, if you enjoyed watching our little day trip, I hope you guys come back and give us a follow. We do these day trips all the time. Look, she's already asleep before we even take off. Hope to see you in the next one.